Hey guys, we're finally back. Do apologize for getting on a little late. I was trying to charge up the camera and make sure it had enough to get through tonight. So the plan is to try and finish up the leg we were working on last time. Excuse me. Which got the bulk of the inner frame done, which now doesn't want to stand up straight. And we'll sort of pick it up from there. So, first up, we need F-24. Oh, get out there. Thus far, I'll admit, thing has been, very least, kept bulk. Excuse me. Parts somewhat color so that when we break this down to disassemble the paint, I'm not going to have too many issues, at least in the legs. Well, admit it's been a little while since I worked on the other parts, so it's classic trying to remember this phase. Okay. Give that a quick sand, just to make sure there aren't any nubs we're gonna have to deal with later. So, as I believe I was saying last stream last night, I'm gonna try to get on about every day or so, aiming for 9 o'clock Pacific, and we'll sort of play things by ear for now. So obviously, with everything that's going on, there's not a lot else we can do. What the heck? Okay, I have it aligned correctly. Just trying to figure out how this guy's supposed to go on. Okay. Just look at the instructions. It's through there. How does this guy go on? Up there, right? There we go. Okay. Got that guy on. Weird little way to get it on, but whatever. Okay, so C1. Alright. Okay. Nope, that's G. Yeah. Oh, where C screw go? Again, probably staring right at it. Oh, that's the other H. Get out of there. Okay. Oh. It's F. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Now, that's one of those things I think I might actually invest in once I get a place of my own. It's one of those sprue rack deals. Just so it's a little easier to work with. with some stuff. Oh, okay. Just trying to figure out. This part's got these little stub things there I don't want to cut off. But it's right near the poor stub. It's definitely not smartest placement. Okay, got that off. So now, just looking at how this goes. So this goes down. Going like that. Okay, that's on. So hopefully we'll get this leg done tonight. And depending on where we are at time, might possibly start on the second leg. But again, we'll see. I'm just trying to find the F sprue again. Okay. Ooh. This is going to be a little more challenging. Just gonna clip out this guy as far back as I can. Because get him out. There we go. Yeah, just because the angles and just how close they put the main part of the tree definitely makes for a little more of a challenge. Okay. Let's do a little cleaning here. Another thing I started doing, and this is an off-camera project, it's going back and finishing up a resin figure I started years ago. And I'll tell you guys one very, very valuable tip. Do not let this stuff sit for a long time. It's a bear to clean up if it's sat for a while. So just be aware of that. Because believe me, not a fun thing to clean up. Okay, now back to each sprue. That's the one we weren't using just yet. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to use all the parts for this leg from this sprue, and we'll use all the parts from the other sprue for the other leg. That way, don't have to spend a lot of time trying to go between sprues. Okay. It's going to be interesting just how much of this, just cut on something, how much of this will be actually seen once we close up the leg armor parts. So, hence why I'm not going to spend a super amount of time cleaning these parts up. I don't think much or any is really going to be seen. Though I will clean this little guy up, because I do think this section will be a little visible. That's one of those secret tricks to model building. Now, you don't spend forever doing cleanup on areas that aren't going to be seen. Ultimately, that does nothing to help you. And if anything, actually does more harm than good. I'm just trying to double check how this is supposed to go on. Okay, so that goes in there. Then this guy. Something is not right with this knee. Configure. Something's not right. Let's try to. Okay, that seems more correct. Do believe. Yeah, hang on. I'm just trying to make sure this thing. There we go. Now I think I got it correct. Yeah. So. I think. Yeah, this one I'm going to have to fix as well. Let's go ahead and do that so I don't forget. Yeah, let's clean this guy up. But as I was saying, yeah, you don't ever want to waste a lot of time on areas that aren't going to be seen. Say, for example, if a kit comes with an engine, if you don't plan to display it with the engine visible, and also assuming it's not a critical structural part, i.e., stuff attaches to it that will be seen, I'm of the opinion just skip it. It's not worth taking the time and energy to try to get it to look just perfectly right. And you could spend that time fixing other areas up. Now this white piece, I think we can get off from where it's located. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these leg points on. Since there's no real reason to keep that unattached. I'm just taking a second to look at these. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure about this little gap here, but that's correct. That's supposed to be there. So there we go. Now our knee is working correctly. Yeah, thought how that knee joint was just a little odd. So, apologies for just sort of playing with that there. Okay, give that a second or two just to set up. Just try and stay a little hydrated. So, we got that now together. It's So now we can start putting on the armor parts. So, C15 and 16. So, I do think we'll be able to not finish, but get the bulk of the assembly done this week, especially if we're streaming every day. Obviously, once we get it done, at least for assembly, last step, we'll figure out some posing, and probably we'll glue some of the various limbs in place, just so that we're not having to worry about it moving around too much once we get it assembled. That's an issue I found that the Ganslot has, specifically with regards to the ankle joints. It just wants to sort of topple over a little. So that's one thing we won't do with this. No, I don't foresee this guy having that kind of issue. But it's one of those I'd rather just err on the side of caution. Got a jumper. Thankfully, this is fairly big and easily find it. I do apologize if I seem like I'm stalling for a little time, as just want to make sure that glue has a chance to really set up before we go futzing with the part. It's good. So I think we will do, at least as far as, game plan. Obviously tonight we'll finish up the right leg. Then tomorrow we'll try and see how far we get with the left leg. Depending on what all we get done, that might extend into Wednesday. I have to think what day. And then the last day, or not the last day, the day after that, or I guess then on Wednesday, if we get the leg done, we'll do the wings. And then either Thursday or Friday, we will do the weapons and figure out some of the posing. I've already sort of played with it, but before we get anything really glued in place, just want to see if I can get it in a pose I like. Which does remind me, I thought about getting an action base for this guy, but I'm not quite sure if I want to do that. Okay, this guy goes on this side. Yeah. I'll just sort of snap on. Yeah, that might be a problem with that gap. Let's see what it looks like. May have to either play masking, or I don't know. We'll take a look. But I'm thinking we may have to paint the inner frame, then put on the armor parts, and then mask the frame and paint the armor while it's on the frame after we glue it in place. I'm hoping might not be the case, but I am thinking we may have to. So, fortunately, this is one of those problems you do encounter from time to time. It's just a matter of trying to troubleshoot it. And, no, I think we can get away with it. Because, yeah, that'd be a separation panel. Like if there was going to be maintenance done on the leg. So, yeah. Yeah, I think we can get away with that. Okay, that's a bit of a relief. Okay, so we got that on, and this goes on over here. Okay, I can get that to line up. There we go. Okay, got that on. Definitely making progress tonight. So next up is the knee. So C13 goes on first, and then C14. Okay, put that over there. So, you know, hopefully this plan, as far as scheduling, will work out. I do want to get this guy done. After that, though, that's a good question. I'm thinking what I might do after this is spend a stream or two just trying to work on and finish up older projects. You know, things that basically haven't touched in a long while, like the M26, which I honestly haven't touched in years, or since the last time we streamed on it. Finished X up on that. And then, as well as the Jupiter rocket, I haven't worked on that at all. And yeah, there's several projects I think might just do a general grab bag type stream. Work on a little bit of everything. Okay, so that's cleaned up. Let's get this guy's more so since he's got to go on first. So, it's 23rd. Okay. Just double checking what date it was. Got a credit card I gotta pay. Okay, so now this guy goes on first. It's in here. Okay. Then this guy is in down. Okay. Make sure that's secure. Okay. Got that together. All right. So with that done now, last bit of armor, B4 and 3. Here's the B sprue. There we go. B3 and 4. Now this is definitely one I want to make sure get the right ones off because they are different than their left leg counterpart. That. Okay. Yep. Now, before we put those guys on, though, we need to make H3 and 4. Stick the polycap on. Keep grabbing G for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. H3. And H4. Oops. I'll grab the polycap. I don't know if I can get it now. Just so that I don't forget about it. Okay. All right. That should be it as far as any type of clipping we're going to need to do tonight. Go. There we go. Off. Okay. So I go in here. Go. Oh, wait, then down. This connects in. Hang on. Just trying to. There we go. Got it right now. Okay, so got that figured out. I'm gonna clean these parts up though. Yeah, it just took a minute to figure that out. Okay. That clean. And there we go. Let's put that back together. Okay, so that's like that. That goes down. Okay. Then this connects on here. Okay, that will eventually go into the hip. But let's get these armor parts cleaned up. And then I think we'll call it a night there. That's going to be a good stopping point. Of course, I spoke too soon. Just that much too big to get easily with the X-Acto. So, okay, now that's cleaning up nicely. Now, one thing I could do is deepen that panel. Fortunately, my scraper broke. So, I'll be blunt, because I bought the Tamiya one. Thing barely, if even, lasted a year. And that's without a lot of heavy use, so I'd say avoid the Tamiya scribers there. At least the one I got is not very good. Okay, that's cleaned up. Let's get this other side. So, yeah. Other than this, though, I'm just about done with the Spitfire I showed, I think, a stream or two ago. In fact, plan is to, once I get off this stream, to go and finish it up. There's just a couple parts I need to stick on. That guy will be done. Okay, now, eternal question, did I get that on right? About to find out as soon as we get this part cleaned up. Okay, that's off. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. 1 second. Just need a quick swig. Ah. Oops. Let's finish clean up on this guy. But definitely, I'll admit, I never thought this project would take as long as it's taken. One of the great downsides of working nights is if you plan to do a stream like this, it does make it a little difficult. And fortunately, up until everything went south, work was absolutely loading me up. So catch-22 does mean I'll be able to weather this storm a little easier. But honestly, so not working means I've got no income right now. So I'm hopeful that if I spend this time, I'd be able to get this to the point where I might be able to finally be able to at least make a couple of bucks on these things. Had YouTube not demonetized me years ago as part of one of the adpocalypses, pains me to even say this. I can't recall which one. I could probably be getting at least a couple of bucks a day from that, but obviously that's not happening. Okay, I think I got this cleaned up now. Let's see, did I put these on the right orientation? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh. This is on. Trying to think. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to glue this part. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on doing that for now. I'll take a look at the instruction manual. See if there's some way we might be able to cheat, or if we really have to. Not. Okay. Got that on. So now grab one of these. Oops. That on. Okay. We got first leg on. Obviously. Or I didn't get it in all the way. Top that off. Okay, good. And there we go. All right. Fix this real quick. There we go. There. First leg done. Let me pan the camera up. Yeah. Obviously, it's a little lopsided, but at least got it done. So, obviously, this is going to be where we're going to call it a night tonight. A couple other things I want to get done. And yeah, we'll start work on the other leg. Tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and also try and see if there's something we can do about that so we're not having to deal with masking. So, yeah. Again, I'll try to get back on tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. So, until next time.